Used to want people to love me, so I learned how to sing. Then I thought I wanted money, so I could buy a nice thing. And when I found it, was as empty as could be. And now I'm staring at my face above a bathroom sink, saying I want peace, it's where I am now. It's the only thing I haven't found somehow. There are other places, there are a million pretty faces.
Hey family friends, Amber here. Thanks so much for tuning in. This video, we're heading into the long weekend. This video will be released on Sunday. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day last weekend. I had a beautiful day. I didn't have the camera out much with the kids. It was such a busy day, and yeah, I just enjoyed being with the family. We just didn't have the camera out that much, so we tried to get the kite up in the air, but it didn't seem to work so well. The wind was not cooperating.
There's wind now, I don't get it.
You're a picture, and every piece seems to fall into place. You're the moment when I know that I will never be the same. And every word that I could find in the corners of my mind will never be enough to let you know.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day. I hope you all had a great day as well. So we are heading into Victoria Day weekend here, and here in Canada, in Ontario, Zone 5B, this is a very big week for gardeners. Weekend for gardeners, I should say. This is kind of the weekend that is given the green light and the all clear that it's safe to plant some of your annuals and some of your frost tender things. We still do have the option to have a little bit of dipping numbers and some cooler evenings. So just keep an eye on the temperatures, and if they do drop down and dip down below, I suggest you cover those frost tender plants. But today we are working on some of the gardens here, and so I thought maybe this week I would just take you along. There's a local garden center that I love to visit every year around Mother's Day. All their annuals are in full bloom, and it's such a beautiful place to visit. Most garden centers this time of year are so gorgeous. So I went to lots of different greenhouses and different garden centers, things like that. So I'll share some of that in this week's video. So hopefully you enjoy. Come along for some fun. Oops. And Tim's card.
Tim's card?
Yeah.
There is your cappuccino.
Thank you.
And your pastry.
Awesome. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
It's the best thing I have found. Like a garden bursting through the ground. Every hope brought to life. Every day I realize this love is the best thing
looks so beautiful.
Stubble, yeah, stubble. Is there another one thing
Look at the brilliant color of these geraniums. Aren't they just stunning? They certainly do add a huge pop of color to the garden. Where's Grandma's? This is all the fruiting trees. Mitch and Nicole got me a lovely cherry tree. I had a cherry tree last year or 2 years ago that I planted and lost one of them. I actually planted two. And so they got me the other one, so hopefully I can get some fruit off of it this year. Here's hoping. I gotta get that planted up when I get home. Just gonna go in here to the vegetable section. Oh, look at, there's a berry. white. I got a few little things from the Alton greenhouse. The red and white seems to be my theme. I don't know if you can see the mosquitoes. Oh my god. I got some... Oh, get out of here. I got some basil. This is some Genovese basil. And I got a couple of tomatoes, yellow boy slicer tomatoes. And simply just a sweet banana pepper. And I did. I went ahead and bought myself this for my garden. What do you think of this? This is cute. Weed it and reap. I thought that's cute. I got a little garden helper today. We're just doing a little weeding. Oh, down he goes. I got all these rows planted, but nothing seems to be germinating just yet. Still a little bit cold, but it's a little less than impressive right now. He's pretty fascinating to look at in the garden. Hi, baby. I got a helper. I have little germinations happening here. Happy birthday, little guys. My sugar peas are coming up.
Not much. Let's just go back in there. What'd you get there? Oh. Here they are, our bags of compost manure. This is some manure from a cow somewhere in Ontario, or maybe Mexico. We're not sure. Good Lord, eh?
So I'm going to work on this garden here right now, guys, to get some weeding done and get some new topsoil and compost and amend it, throw some new, top dress it with a little bit of wood chips. And then, I don't know if you can see over there, way over there. You see that tree? You can see that tree there, kind of, sort of. This tree here, I've got some hostas planted around the base of it. I'm going to clean those up. And this hill here, oh my goodness, that's still a problem. That's the problem child of the family. I do not know what to do with it. It doesn't matter how much I weed it, how much I put in there. It just seems to be overtaken. So I'm still trying to work through it. I'm hoping that if I top dress it again with heavy wood mulch, that it maybe will start to take shape. I got some roses at the very end of that. I'd like to make that maybe my rose garden because it does get lots of sunlight in the summertime. So still playing around with that, but Frank just spent some time cleaning my beautiful fountain. I don't know if you can see. All the spigots are working. Before it was only down to 2 and it was kind of all cattywampus. It looked a little bit funny. So he just cleaned it up for me. So my garden helper's decided he's not going to help. I also have my cherry tree that I'd like to get planted soon. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer for that one though, because I don't want it shocking. Well guys, that's enough for work for another day. Lots to do still. As the wind picks up and I try to say goodbye, please pardon the chimes. How rude. As the daffodils peter out and the tulips are in full bloom, I'm reminded that summer is here and the gardens will be bountiful soon. The gardener gets a second chance or another chance at creating a new masterpiece. I think that that's what is exciting about gardening. Although I'm new to it, it does keep me coming back because there's just such a world of beauty and so many different ways of approaching this stuff. So I'm really thoroughly enjoying learning a new skill. I hope you're enjoying coming along for the journey, watching all of the changes that are happening, all of the growth that is happening. So until next time, guys, stay safe and keep living.
So I learned how to sing. Then I thought I wanted money so I could buy nice things.
Sign that
When I
spring
found
has
it
grown.
was as empty as could be. And now I'm staring at my face above a bathroom sink, saying I want peace.
It's a
It's where
mama.
I am now. It's the only thing I haven't found somehow. There are other places, there are a million pretty faces, but I want peace, it's where I am now. I used to worry about the future, but the future never came. Tried living in the past, but never did quite feel the same. I used to think that there was a place I would rather be, till I got there enough times to realize that you are only ever here. That's when I found peace with where I am now. It's the only place I'll ever be. I found that there are other places filled with a million pretty faces, but I found peace with where I am now. Through the ups and downs, I have figured out you find peace where you make it. The scenery won't change.